We'll try again. Hi there, everybody. This is Joni with Three Feathers Spiritual Wisdom. I'm laughing a little bit because I thought Spirit really spooked up the wind, and I thought the roof above my head was going to be lifted right off the house for a moment. Wow, that was weird. Anyway, I am here. We all need to have a little levity in our lives, right? I am here today to talk about the full moon. This is Thursday evening, March 17. I'm really late with this. So sorry. The early morning hours are going to bring us the full moon. The full moon at 27 degrees of Virgo, opposite the sun, which is also going to be at 27 degrees in Pisces. So, what does this all mean? There's also another aspect, too. Mercury is conjunct with Neptune and Jupiter in Pisces. There's a lot going on in Pisces. It has been for a couple of weeks now. And then one other aspect happening, because I'll get all the aspects out and then I'll break each one of them down. Another aspect that is happening also is the sun is in a sextile to Pluto. And that can be a positive aspect that you can take advantage of. So let's start with the full moon at 27 degrees in Virgo. In Virgo, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. And as I just mentioned, Mercury is conjunct with Neptune and Jupiter. Mercury is the planet that helps us think, take in information, communicate information. It's the messenger. And Mercury, the ruler of Virgo, is in that opposite sign of Pisces. Um, when Virgo and Mercury are you know, ruled by Mercury, Virgo's aspects or characteristics are that it analyzes, it's detail oriented, it's hardworking, it's practical, it's about service. Virgo rules the sixth house in the zodiac, which is the area about our health and the details of our health, daily routines, which could involve, exercise, eating right, getting sleep. That's aspects of our health and work and service. It's a place where we can potentially serve others. So, and it's about routines and the routines that we have at work and in our life. So Virgo is very earth. It's an earth element sign. It's very material because that's all the material. It's what our health. It's what we do physically. It's a physical thing. Health, work, service. So to have a full moon in Virgo, we're looking at because full moons mean completion or adjustment or a turning point or even an opportunity to release something. So, what are we releasing in Virgo? Are we releasing, um, are we looking at those aspects of our lives and releasing something, or changing something, or adjusting how we deal with our health, how we consider our routines? Are we changing some habits in those routines? Are we, is something coming to the fore, coming to a turning point and bubbling up in terms of work? Are we doing the work that fulfills us, that makes us happy? Um, are we, those kind of all those things that we have to sort and prioritize. What are we doing and what are we releasing in that area? So that the full moon brings those aspects to light because during a full moon, we have the sun shining on the full moon. So we've got the sun shining and we have the moon shining. That brings a lot of light. So something is going to come up. It's going to bubble up for us to see. So something about all of that health, work, service. And then we have Mercury conjunct with Neptune and Jupiter. And Neptune, so in Pisces. So let's talk about that aspect because Pisces is the sign of unconditional love, creativity, imagination, the spiritual connection. Um, so we've got sort of there's the practical detail analyst over here in Virgo, and then we've got this creative, artistic, imaginative, spiritual person over here. If they were two people, they would be very different, okay? So that in an opposition, okay, because the sun and is in one in this imaginative, creative, loving, and the moon is over here in the Virgo, the practical, analytical person. Any opposition in the astrology between two bodies or planets needs to be met in the middle. We've got to balance and bring this practical and the spiritual in together. So what I'm getting from this is that when we are looking at whatever it is that comes up to the fore for us to complete, adjust, change, for us to release, we need to do it with loving, kind thoughts for ourselves. Okay? So, where am I going with this spirit? Forgiving yourself and letting something go, honoring yourself, bringing those positive things like, I'm going to change these habits because they're ultimately in the highest good for me because you love yourself. So bringing those loving thoughts into it. So Mercury conjunct with Neptune and Jupiter, Neptune being the ruler of Pisces, the ruler of that unconditional love, the ruler of the um the creativity, the imagination, the spiritual connection. And then Jupiter. So the conjunction heightens all of those energies. Jupiter being the planet of good fortune um, and rewards. Jupiter wants us to be happy. It's trying to give us everything we desire that is for our highest good. So you have these energies about the way you think, thinking loving thoughts about these changes in this hard work and this ability to having to sort and prioritize whatever's going on in your routine, in your service, in your work, and in your health area. Whew, that was a lot. I hope that made sense. What else? So there's a whole bunch of light shining on that whole situation, bringing things to the surface for you to see. And you've got the opportunity to sort it and prioritize it and release it or complete it and to move on. Um, there's one other little aspect I had mentioned at the beginning, and that is the sun sextiling Pluto. There's another energy about transformation. So you get another little boost if you take advantage of it. That will help you if you need to change any of that. Whatever comes back up to service regarding your habits, your routines, service, health, work, Pluto and the sun in a sextile is about transformation. So you have the opportunity if you take it. Because in the sextile aspect, it's just not handed to you as a gift. It's something you have to work for. But the energy is there if you work towards it. All right? Okay, so that's what I have for you in terms of the details. Let's get to the cards. I want to pull something from the Moonology deck by Yasmin Bolin. What message, Spirit, do you have for us regarding the full moon? And then we will call it a night, and I will upload this to YouTube and share it out. Okay, Spirit, what do you have? What is our message? What is our message, Spirit? What do you have to say to us? Okay. It's the new moon in Capricorn, and it says your hard work is paying off. So, yes, this is going to take a little bit of work, but it can be done. And Spirit is recognizing that you are putting work into yourself. Okay? And um those are certain health and work and service are important, is an important area of our life. And those aspects of ourselves are important, and they take mindful work in order to um keep them positive and keep them well. And I know the struggle of it. Believe me, I know the struggle of it. But something is recognizing, Spirit is recognizing the hard work that we're putting in. And this is good. This is good. I like it when my hard work is recognized. So I wish you many blessings, and I know that I saw some of you at the Omaha Holistic Expo this past Sunday, where I had a wonderful time reading for so many people. If you're new to my channel and you met me there and I read for you, it was definitely my honor to read for you. And it was a wonderful time, and I'm so appreciative of those times when I'm out in the public, seeing lots of people and getting the opportunity to talk and connect you with your guides and your angels and your ancestors. If you would like a personal reading, whether it's an intuitive card reading or you would like me to look at your astrology, link is below, and I would love to hear from you. I give you many blessings, and I'll be doing the reading for next week and the message from Spirit in a few days. So stay tuned. Bye bye.